Hey guys, Ginger here. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about 8 books / book series that I am probably never ever going to read in my lifetime. So let's get into this, shall we? Some of these are going to be a little controversial, some of these are going to be like, whatever. But these are all books that I have no interest in, and I'm probably never going to read. So I'm sorry if your favorite book's on here, but they are not books for me. So the first book on my list is The Darkest Minds by Alexandra Bracken. I have tried to read this book 2 times. I started it and got to page chapter 2, and I was like, this is awful and I hate it. I just could not do the writing style or the character development like from the very beginning. It was just not a book for me. It was very much YA that I did not enjoy. So unfortunately there's that. I don't want to write off Alexandra Bracken completely because I'm kind of still interested in Passenger, and that whole idea intrigues me more than what The Darkest Minds was. So we shall see if I read any Alexandra Bracken at all, but from my first step into her writing style, I did not enjoy it. So I don't know if she got better or not, but if I do read Passenger, I guess I will know. The second book on this list is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I read Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell, and I did not get the hype. I did not think it was as good as everyone thought it was. And so that makes me hesitant to read another Rainbow Rowell, even though I'm kind of interested in Carry On. However, I am not interested in Fangirl at all. That is not my type of book, and it is some people's favorite book of all time, and it's not mine. And the only reason that I would read that book is if it was for a video idea that I have in the future. But yeah, out of me just wanting to read it, I do not. So probably never gonna read it. The next book I have on my list is Jane Eyre by Emily Bronte. This is one of the classics that I am not drawn towards, and there are classics that I really want to read, like Little Women and Animal Farm, but Jane Eyre is just not for me. And I recently read Witty Novel's review of it, and she didn't really enjoy it, and so I don't have a pull to read that classic, and I'm fine with that. I'm normally not a classic reader anyway, but that is one that I definitely don't think I'm ever going to pick up. Next on my list is the Divergent series by Veronica Roth. I never got the hype for Divergent when everyone else did in high school, and when the movies came out and all that stuff, and they spoiled what happened, and because I was like, I'm not going to read this, so I don't really care. And I just think that it came out at a time where, since the Hunger Games was popular, and the dystopian genre was popular, that made that popular. I don't even know if the writing's good or the story's good, but I have no interest in reading it, and that is a book that has been out for a while now, and it's been on the down low. So maybe it's not controversial, I don't know, but I have no desire to pick that series up ever. Now the last 3 are going to be a little more heartbreaking to some of you guys, but you're gonna have to just deal with it because I don't want to read them. So the next one on my list is any more John Green books ever. I never want to touch another John Green book. I think that John Green has a great personality. I love his crash course videos and whatnot, but when it comes to his books, I have no desire. I read The Fault in Our Stars because it's one of my sister's favorite books, and I hated it. I hated it so much, and I do not like John Green's writing style. I do not like the plots of any of his other books. So Looking for Alaska, Paper Towns, Turtles All the Way Down, I'm not reading any of those ever. And I do not own a John Green book, and I don't plan on owning a John Green book. I'm sorry, but not sorry. Next on the list is Percy Jackson or any of the Rick Riordan books. I think that I got on this too late. I did read The Lightning Thief, and I did not like it, and I think it was because it is for a younger audience, and I was too old, and my tastes are not able to go back to that type of genre. So I know a lot of people like them and they don't mind reading more of a middle grade book, but the main thing that it comes down to is I didn't like the the character development or the characters, and I didn't like the writing style, like how young it was. So because of that, I'm not going to be reading any more or any Rick Riordan books from here on out, and the only one that I read was The Lightning Thief to see if I liked it like everyone else, and I don't. So unfortunately, that is just not for me. So the last book on this list is The Mortal Instruments by Cassandra Clare, and The Dark Artifices as well. So I tried reading City of Glass. No, City of Bones is the first one. Back in high school, and I hated it. I hated it so much. And then I tried reading it again when I started doing booktube, and I still hated it. So I'm never going to be going back into that world in those books. However, I did read The Infernal Devices, and I love that trilogy. But I do not plan on reading any other books by Cassandra Clare, just that trilogy. So I do like some Shadowhunter-ness, but I did not like the first series, and I have no desire to pick up the third and fourth and whatever. I did not like the characters in The Mortal Instruments. I think Clary is the most annoying character I have ever read. I did not like her twist at the end of that book. I think that it had bad elements, and I did not like the writing style at all. So the fact that I did like The Infernal Devices surprises me. But I think a lot of it had to do with the character development in that one and me preferring those characters a lot more. So I'm sorry, I know everyone likes those books, but they are not for me, and I'm content knowing that. I'm just fine never having to read another one of those books. So there you have it, guys. Those are some of the books that I probably will never read in my lifetime, and I am okay with that. It happens. Let me know in the comments below if any of these books are also ones you will never read, or if you think I should change my mind about them. And also, what are some of the books you don't want to read? Even if they're one of my favorites, I won't be upset because everyone has their taste. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to see more of my content in the future. But until that future, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!